Welcome everybody to another edition of TNT Evolution Gaming presenting WWE2K24, my faction. That's right, guys. In this video today, man, we are going to cover some live events. But more importantly, there's new Bash in Berlin packs. We've got locker codes and more. Sorry for the non-content in the past couple of days, guys. There's been a lot going on. Not really sure what happened with my headset, but we had some trouble there. And we also had some issues with 2K. Yeah, bro, the update actually deleted all of your boys' progress from the main game. So this is the third time that happened, man. So I'm not playing the main game mode anymore. I'm not even trying to worry about doing a support ticket for that. But anywho, guys, this is not why we're here. So I don't want to waste your time. It is a packed video. Let's go ahead on and jump into the game. So I did talk about the locker code. Since we're on this screen, we're going to get that out the way first, guys. If you haven't jumped into the game recently, you wouldn't have seen that they have a Bash in Berlin locker code. You're going to get an Amethyst, Money in the Bank, Ilya Dragunov. You're going to get a free agent, Pink Diamond, Seth freaking Rollins. We definitely need to scrap that for some MFP. And then, of course, you're going to get two Deluxe Heat Set 2 packs. So that is actually pretty freaking cool. You guys have until September the 8th to go out and claim that. So please make sure that you do that. Okay, guys, let's jump into the live events here. Since the last time you've seen me, since the last time we've already talked about the Roman Reigns, but there it is. Your boy has already went on ahead and had to claim his Diamond Bianca Belair. I couldn't hold it out anymore. I couldn't wait. Couldn't wait any longer. And I don't know if it's forever, but normally Encore boss battles, 2K has only been giving us one Encore, so I don't think they're bringing this back. I had to go ahead on and snag Bianca Belair. We do not have SummerSlam cards in the card market, so I am not able to buy Bret Hart. I opened up a ton of SummerSlam packs, and I got nothing for it. So I would love to have this Bret Hart, but we're going to go ahead on and pass on him since we were not able to get him. You already know my struggle, guys. I didn't open up any of these Legend 2 packs. I just wasn't lucky with any of them, so I didn't pull any of these cards. We already talked about a Breeze on the Mellow Night, but looks like 2K decided to give us one more live event here, and the live event is called Weekly Warriors. Stark Reality. So that's pretty cool. It looks like this is going to be a set of some kind. So normally when they have the Weekly Warriors and they have something behind it, that means we're probably going to get a few of these. So please be on the lookout for that, guys. In order to play this live event, you're going to need a Weekly Tower Diamond Dakota Kai. It's an Apex tier reward, so let's take a look. I've already completed this. You're going to get 4,000 MFP for your first tier 1. Tier 2, you're going to get 50 tokens. Tier 3, you're going to get some Faction Wars tickets. And Tier 4, for the Apex tier, you're going to get this beautiful Zoe Stark. Now, just going over Zoe Stark's attributes really quickly here. She's a really good area range technical submission person. Of course, her strike and grapple reversals are really, really good. Her pin escape is nice as well. Her movement speed is very good. Her agility is good. As Zoe Stark we're talking about, her special and finisher, really nice as well. And the badges, they do not disappoint, guys. So go ahead on and pick up this free card. The live event is really easy if you have Dakota Kai. You're going to be going up against, I think, a Ruby Sonya Deville. So you should be able to knock that out pretty easy. She has Sting Like a Bee level 1, Pain Train level 2, Going in Hot, Better Together, Second Win level 3, and of course Mercer's Opportunist top tier, and her payback is Resiliency. And not to mention, guys, she's a striker. But I must say this, guys, before we move on to what's upcoming, this is kind of a negative side as well. If you have never played Weekly Towers, that means you have to come into here every single Monday and play each of these weeks, okay? The Dakota Kai was actually week 28. Now, if you're somebody that's brand new to the game, just bought the game a week ago, or maybe just, haven't even played Weekly Towers, sad thing is, guys, in order for you to get that reward to compete in this live event, you're going to have to actually jump into every single week. Every week has 5 matches, and you're going to have to beat all 5 of those matches until you get down to week 28 in order to claim this reward. So that's going to take a while, guys. So if you haven't played Weekly Towers and you do feel that this live event is worth going for, you got 30 days to get it done. So I trust you guys. Let's go ahead on and take a look at what's upcoming, shall we? Listen here, we have the Scottish Warrior in Berlin. If you pull a male Bash in Berlin card from the packs, you can earn yourself 3,000 MFP. And then, of course, we got the Revenge Tour. So, you know, if they have a men's event, they got to have a female event. You get one Bash in Berlin female card, any type. You can go ahead and do a 1v1 match. You're also going to earn 3,000 MFP. And, of course, we have a boss battle. Sami Zayn just appears to be in every boss battle, doesn't he? I can't remember how many boss battles he's been in this year, but it seems like every single time there's a boss battle, your boy Sami Zayn is in it. But you're going to need the Amethyst Sami Zayn Bash in Berlin card in order to do a 1v1 Extreme Rules match, one and done, to get your hands on Scott Steiner from 1998 in the WCW days. This card looks awesome based on the card art. He is a Persona card. I know you see the Persona tag there. And of course, guys, look, Scott Steiner's attributes, they never disappoint. 95 arm power, you expect that from Big Papa Pump. His strike reversals on the low end, his grapple reversal's good. Body durability 95, arm durability 95, strength 95. And look at this, guys, his agility and movement. I think his agility should have been a lot higher. Movement 68. Recovery's decent, special 80, finisher 86. I think that's on the very low end, especially for a high diamond like a 94. That special and finisher should have been way higher, but hey, this is what we have side plates for, guys, right? Let's take a look at Mr. Papa Pump's badges. Level 1 Wet Blanket Dive Bomber. Level 2 Energetic Opportunist Slippery Eel Swiftness. Level 3 Sting Like a Bee. That is always good to see. And he also has Level 4 Rabble Rouser, Space Invader. His payback is Resiliency. This is a pretty cool card, man. You guys want to add him to your collection if you are able to do so. Now, guys, Bash in Berlin is a few hours away, so by the time this video goes live on the channel, Bash in Berlin will already be out. So before we jump into the Bash in Berlin packs, I just want to say, guys, it looks like 2K is definitely waiting to give us a big September update. We've talked in a previous video about the new Faction Wars bosses that will be coming to the game. I'm expecting them to show up on September the 1st. Just like I'm expecting these rotating cards here. If you haven't picked up these cards are at a discount here. I've done 3 out of 4. I'll probably jump into Faction Wars today because today's the last day of August just to get enough Faction Wars points to claim this Candice LeRae. If you don't know, if you go to your Faction Wars exchange market, these Faction War Amethyst bosses are 6,000. So when they come to the rotating section, you get them at a discount. I'm expecting these to go away, and we should get some new ones here September the 1st, and that's when you're going to see those new bosses jump into the game. Okay, guys, with that being said, let's go ahead on and jump into these Bash in Berlin. So of course, guys, this is the new pack that is in the game. We are going to take a look at all the superstars that are in this pack today. First one up, we're going to look at Bianca Belair. I just claimed a diamond Bianca Belair. This one's a 94 overall. I just got a 92. Of course, glancing through her stats, nothing too bad to look at. Body durability is an 84, her pin escape's an 89, her strength is an 84, her special recovery and finisher all look great. Let's see the badges. All right, level 1 Lionheart, level 2 Born to Fly, Rage, and of course she has a level 1 Wet Blanket. Level 1 Wet Blanket is pretty good. I wish that badge was a little bit higher, but we can deal with level 1. And she also has level 3 now, no Amethyst badges. She goes straight to the top. Pain Train, Sting Like a Bee, Dive Bomber, and Quick Recovery. All good stuff. I think her 92 Diamond is just a tad bit better, and this one has Resiliency. Next up, my man Cody Rhodes. Looking at his attributes, guys, Cody Rhodes never really disappoints. 86 body durability, 81 technical submission. 86 running offense, pin escape looks really good. His movement speed looks decent. Recovery's high, but his special's an 86, finisher 91. Let's take a look at his badges, and this is where the disappointment comes. Now, don't get me wrong. He doesn't have bad badges. I just think that with this being your WWE champion and him being a 94 overall diamond, these could have been a lot higher. And by a lot higher, I mean they probably all pretty much could have been Amethyst. But he has Quick Winner, Unscathed, Rabble Rouser, Merciless, Sting, and Heavy Handed, all level 2, which every single one of those badges go together. So again, if I got this card, I wouldn't be upset. I just wish that the badges were a little bit higher. And having Pain Train level 3 and going in hot at top tier, the second that you put this card into a match, he's already going to have a signature. And looking at his payback is Resiliency. The man with the plan, Drew McIntyre, has a big strap match today against CM Punk at Bash in Berlin. That match is going to be insane, guys. But looking at his attributes really quick, Drew McIntyre doesn't disappoint. 93 overall diamond, very high vitality, arm power, leg power. His striking ability is really good. His body durability is really freaking good. Recovery, special, finisher, All pretty nice. And looking at this guy's badges, this is what you want to see from a card. Cody Rhodes was a 94, he's a 93, but it seems like he has higher tiers for his badges. Wet Blanket level 1, Endurance level 1, Energetic and Sting level 3. Always see it coming, one of my favorite badges in the game, with a Pain Train top tier. And of course, his payback is Resiliency. Next up, we have your girl, Liv Morgan. Looking at her stats, I've always felt like they've done Liv Morgan pretty bad in the game with some of her attributes. But because Liv Morgan is a striker, 93 overall, she does have very decent move sets to make up for the attribute decrease. They've given her a high agility, high movement speed. Why, God, why does she have a 99 finisher? We haven't seen any of the males have a 99 finisher. Let's go over to the badges, and again, they just kind of disappoint when it comes to Liv Morgan. I don't know why the poor girl can't get a higher Sting Like a Bee, but her Sting Like a Bee is level 1. Always see it coming in together level 2. Endurance level 3 with Rabble Rouser going in hot top tier. That is actually pretty cool, and she has a payback of Resiliency. That actually covers the diamonds part for this section. Let's go ahead on and take a look at the amethyst before we jump through the ruby cards. We got our man Jimmy Uso. I'm just going to scan through his attributes here so you can see Jimmy Uso's attributes on screen. Going over to his badges, another solid Jimmy Uso card, guys. If you haven't completed the Roman Reigns event, they gave you a diamond Jimmy Uso 92 overall. That card was good, and this amethyst Jimmy Uso is pretty freaking good too. Forget level 1, forget level 2. He goes straight to level 3. Pain Train, Sting Like a Bee. And level 4, Better Together, Dive Bomber, Born to Fly. And he also has a payback of Resiliency. Next up, Sami Zayn. We already talked about this just briefly, but you need this Sami Zayn in order to complete in the boss battle. That boss battle is going to get you the Scott Steiner 98. We're just going to go ahead on and scan through Sami Zayn's attributes so that you can see them on screen, guys, because he is an amethyst. Really good stuff. Let's take a look at his badges. Level 2 Sting Like a Bee and Pain Train. That's pretty on the low end. With a Slippery Ill second win top tier. His payback, Resiliency. My man, Seth freaking Rollins. I guess you can't have enough Seth freaking Rollins cards in the game. Y'all already know the drill. Because he's an amethyst, we're just going to scroll through here and so you can take a look at some of his attributes here. Not bad stuff. We're going to jump to the badges. My God, just like Cody Rhodes, a favorite card of mine to play with in the game, Seth freaking Rollins is as well, and he's got a bunch of level 2 badges. What are we doing here, 2K? But I get it. He's an amethyst. Wet Blanket, Sting Like a Bee, Merciless, Energetic, all level 2. And he has a top tier Endurance. So that top tier Endurance will get you a lot of MFP in your matches. And of course, like everybody else, his payback is Resiliency. Here's my man Omos. We're going to glance through his attributes on the side. You should know he's coming with all the power because he is a powerhouse. And of course, all those attributes dealing with power is very, very high. Looking at his badges, this is the card you want. If you didn't get your hands on the Braun Strowman during the Pat McAfee event, guys, this is the card that you want. Unscathed, Sting Like a Bee, quick winner, all top tier, level 1 rage, payback of Resiliency. And last but not least, guys, we are going to look at Ludwig Kaiser, Germany's own Ludwig Kaiser, Bastion Berlin pack. We're just going to scroll through his attributes. Really good agility, really good movement speed. He's a really, really decent card. Attribute-wise, let's take a look at the badges. Of course, they kind of disappoint a bit. Level 1 determination. Always see it coming, Sting Like a Bee level 2. But Wet Blanket is nothing to take a glance at a level 3, and his payback is Resiliency. Next up, guys, we have Baron Corbin. I'm just going to go ahead on and skim through these because Baron Corbin is a Ruby. His badges are not too bad to look at, and his payback, Power of the Punch. And oh my goodness, Giovanni Vinci. Look at these badges. That is not too good at all, and this guy doesn't even have a payback. Oh my goodness, 2K. Santos Escobar, man, I really love this talent on screen. I wish Santos Escobar could get a lot of good cards in the game. He seems like a very fun card to play with, and especially because he's not a high flyer. He does have some high flying moves, but he is a technician. Here's a look at his badges, and he even gets Resiliency as a Ruby. That is pretty cool. Maxine Dupree, she's always coming in on one of the lower end of the tiers. She's getting a bunch of cards in the game. None of them are really great cards. Let's see what her badges are this time. Again, not so great, and she herself does not even get a payback. I don't know what we're doing here. My man Wesley representing some NXT here. Let's take a look at his attributes here. I'm just going to glance through those. I love Wesley. Of course, they give him Hall of Fame swiftness, and he has Sting Like a Bee level 2, not too bad. And my God, he doesn't have a payback. And if John the Fisherman gets a payback, I am going to be so pissed because all these WWE superstars do not have paybacks, so they better not give him one. And why does this dude have level 4 Sting Like a Bee and Space Invader? This dude has a higher Sting Like a Bee and is a better card than Wesley, who's a WWE superstar. Thank you, he does not have a payback. So guys, of course, in order to get your hand on the collection set reward, Gunther, of course, Gunther's another collection set reward. We get another Gunther card. I think it's only fair. It is Bash in Berlin. It's his event out here in Germany. His attributes are amazing, as they should be. He's a 94 overall diamond. Let's see if 2K came together with the badges. Not so much, guys. We got Demolition, Slippery, Ill, Pain Train, and Heavy Handed level 2. He has a level 1 Endurance. I love the Merciless and the Sting Like a Bee finally on a Gunther card to work with. But he does have Quick Winter and Wet Blanket top tier. His payback is Resiliency. That's good stuff. You're going to need to copy all of the diamonds, Bianca Belair, Cody, Drew, and Liv, and an Amethyst, Seth freaking Rollins to get your hands on Gunther. And of course, to get 3,500 MFP, you're going to need the Amethyst, Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso, Ludwig Kaiser, Omos, and the Ruby Santos Escobar. And to get your hands on the cosmetics, you're going to need all rubies, Baron, Giovanni, Maxine Dupree, West, and John the Fisherman. And here's a look at what those cosmetic cards look like. So guys, let me know down in the comment section how you're feeling about the new Bash in Berlin. If you like the new cards, how you're feeling about the new packs. Let me know if you're going to be watching the pay-per-view today. Let me know who you're going for. Put all that information down in the comment section below. This completes today's video, so please, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you saw, go ahead and give your boy a thumbs up. And don't forget to turn those notifications on to never miss another video. Lastly, check out my link spaces, the best place to keep up with TNT Evolution Gaming on all socials. And finally, leave a donation if you want to support the channel. Y'all have been awesome, my TNT family. Have a wonderful day. Until next time, guys. Top guys. Out.